Over the last several weeks, I have heard so many reputable people telling everyone else that we should pause our ads. We shouldn't do any ads right now because of all the hoopla going on, and that the hoopla was going to continue throughout the rest of the year. And that we shouldn't be competing for advertising space and all of that stuff. And in my opinion, I think that that is complete and utter trashy advice unless the numbers tell us that we should not be spending money on advertising. My name is Laurel Portier, and I help online business owners just like you sell your products and services using simple video marketing and dirt cheap advertising strategies. And today I want to share with you some insight onto why, for those of you guys, a lot of you who are watching this video right now, should absolutely be running ads, okay? But we have to let the numbers dictate what we do. So many agency owners, and I'm going to give you guys a real true example. So I had a strategy call with someone who was getting an agency to run her ads. And she came to me and said, Laurel, they told me that I should pause my campaigns because our cost per lead has doubled ever since everything started happening. You know, there's a lot of things that are going on right now. Accounts have been a little wonky. Some are getting shut down. And so she was like, my leads have cost, my lead costs have doubled. And so this agency is telling me that we should just stop my ads until after all of the hoopla is over. And so I was like, well, I said, it depends. Let's hop on a call. Let's take a look at your account and go through the data. What does the data tell us to do? And so lo and behold, whenever I got inside her ad account, I was like, yeah, your lead costs have doubled, but let's get the calculator out. Like, what is your value per lead on your list? We actually got out the calculator, did some math, and lo and behold, she could pay up to $20 per lead to still be profitable. This agency told her that she had to shut off her ads because her lead costs had doubled from $5 to $11. But remember, the numbers told us that she could pay up to $20 and still be profitable in her ad strategy. And this is happening across the board. I'm seeing so many people who are being given advice to shut off their ads right now, when a lot of businesses, this is the last thing that they should be doing right now. We all run businesses. We have to learn how to adapt. So what if our lead costs have doubled? Unless the numbers tell us that something isn't working, we should not be afraid to spend money. Yes, the competition's higher right now, but you know what? We still have a business to run. And so this morning, I decided with my $7 group that I was going to do a live training, because so many people, whether you have an agency running your numbers or whether you are doing it your ads yourself, you still need to know the data and how to actually track whether it's an ad that's not working or whether it's your landing page that's not working. So I did a total masterclass. I taught them the 3 numbers that I decide on before I even launch. That is your revenue goals, your cost per lead, what my cost per lead should be, and what my ad spend should be. So many people are being told by all these gurus, well, you know, if you want to have a $90,000 month, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and you need to run ads, but they're not telling them that they need to spend X amount of dollars on ads in order to get those sales. And so there's a lot of like false expectations and wrong expectations and whatever you want to call it, but there's a lot of bad information out there, and people don't have a realistic view of what they can put into the Facebook ads platform and what they could get out. And so even though you're not in my $7 program, I'm going to gift you something. I'm actually want to gift you the replay of this numbers workshop that I did with my $7 students this morning, with some real life examples of how to actually troubleshoot what is wrong and what is not working inside the funnel. I get so many people who are like, Laurel, can you help me with my landing page? It's not converting. When we go and look at the actual data, it's either the ad that's not working or it's the conversion side. It's not the landing page. The webinar's getting ads. I mean, getting people in at like 66%. It's the back end. Or I had another student who told me that her landing page wasn't working, but yet not enough people were stopping the scroll for her ad. So there's all these different factors. And if you plan on running Facebook advertising or any type of advertising, it doesn't have to be on Facebook, you still have to know these numbers before launching your ad campaign. So if you want that replay, drop me a line below. I'm going to gift this to you. You're not going to have to give me a name, email, or anything. Just drop me a line below. I'm going to send it straight to your inbox. And guys, be armed with information. Do not let people tell you that you should be doing this or you shouldn't be doing that without them asking the right questions. Okay. That's super, super important. I get a lot of people asking, Laurel, should I do this? Should I do that? Well, it depends. Every business is different. So if you want that free replay of that numbers workshop, drop me a line below and I'll send it straight to your messenger.